Hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in to Monday Night Live. I think we're going live right now on YouTube. It's telling me that we're live. So, hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in on this Monday Night Live. Now, at some point, I'm going to say Sunday night, so just brace yourself for that. At some point, I will say that it's a Sunday night live stream, but no, it's Monday Night Live, and it's going to be the regular live stream slot for the time being, at least while we do the winter updates, anyway. So that I have, like, Sunday to have a full rest and relaxation and whatnot. And after recording the winter update on Saturday, of course. So I hope that's okay with everybody. It's a little bit of a change. We are used to live streaming on a Sunday, but you know, at the moment I'm still a bit fatigued after the operation and that. So I need to have like a rest on Sunday. So I hope that's all right with everybody. So hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here on our Sunday. I did it, didn't I? Hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here on our Monday night live stream. We're going to be talking about the fall winter 2022-2023 update. Good, wasn't it? Good update. I enjoyed doing that when I was a little bit giddy. On the fall winter update, but I thought it was a good one. I enjoyed doing it. I hope you all enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed doing it and recording it, and yeah, I thought it went really well. If you've got any questions about the fourth winter update, then please fire away, and I will do my best to answer those questions. The Eurasia snow cover was interesting, wasn't it? Like the biggest amount of snow across Russian Siberia at this point in the year, right way back through the archive, all the way back to 1998. So I thought that was quite powerful. It's quite interesting to see that. Whether it makes any difference to the winter, of course, that's another matter. But I thought in its own terms, it was quite noteworthy and interesting. So anyway, if you've got any questions about that, then please let me know, and I will do my best to answer those questions for you. So that'll be like through the first half of the live stream, and then the second part of the live stream, we're going to show some 12 there, we'll show some long range. It's a Sunday live stream on Monday, so we're still going to do everything that we would do in a Sunday live stream, so we will be focusing on the long range as we would normally be, so with a Sunday live stream. So we'll show you some CFS data. We'll probably have a look at one of the CFS runs at metacla.fr, and it's going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting live stream. So sit back, relax, enjoy. We'll be here for an hour or so. We're at 45 concurrent viewers, so it's already quite a large stream. Please smash that like button if you can do that, and thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. I know that I'm up against the soaps, aren't I? I'm up against like Corrie and Emmerdale and EastEnders, so I assume viewing figures will be down a little bit compared to normal, but never mind. We're giving an alternative, to like the soaps. No, I'm not going to place ads there, YouTube. Yeah, I'm giving an alternative to the soaps, aren't I? So please like and share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. If you'd like to do that, thank you so much. Everybody say thank you so much to our moderators. Everybody can say thank you so much to Kevin and also to Paul for moderating on the live stream. That would be absolutely lovely if you can all do that. So thanks so much to Kevin Shaw, and also to Paul James. We're in the live chat right now, observing what's happening. And thank you so much to the moderators. The moderators are absolutely great. They're absolutely fantastic. And, they're always there for me and for us and for the community and for GavsWeatherVids. So thank you so much. Thank you so much to my lovely, dear moderators, Kevin and also Paul. Thank you so much, both. Right, so I think I'm a little bit tired. I've been a bit tired today. So I've got like my magic water with me. I haven't actually had like pure magic water on a live stream for a little while, but I have actually got the full magic water from the, from the taps, from the tap at GavsWeatherVids Towers. So yeah, she'll see what happens. Things could get interesting a little bit later on in the live stream. Up to 56 concurrent viewers now. Please smash that like button, everybody, and let YouTube know that you're enjoying the live stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for doing that. Right, let's start going through the live chat then, shall we? Let's see what you're all saying. So first person in the bus was Shiram, saying, even Gavin, hope you're in good health. Thank you so much, Shiram. I'm alright, I'm a bit tired, and fatigued and run down and whatnot after a rotten year and one crisis after another. But I'm alright, yeah, I'm fine. Thank you, Shiram, for asking. Okay, let's see who else was in with us then. Luke R was in with us. Really into Luke. Thank you so much, Luke, for checking in. Shiram saying, hello, Gavin. I was right with my prediction on Swingo. Last update, it went mild a lot. Shame we get because September, but winter updates is not really playing ball towards cold so far. It's not really been a cool September, actually, Sean. We're going to see the CET come down to the 14s. That will still be a little bit above average. All I'd say is that it's early days for winter updates. It's early days, my friends, so let's wait and see. Shiram, hello, Gavin. If we get an active hurricane season, is the exact track of hurricanes in the autumn important? That might help against the cold winter. Good question, Jim. I don't know. The theory is get lots of hurricanes dumping warmth, heat into the polar regions, and that can translate back later on to like a blocking signal. I don't know if the track of those makes much difference. That's a good question. Would be something interesting to research, maybe. James098 is in with us. Good evening, Gavin chat. Hello to you, my friend. Thank you so much to James for checking in. James saying very chilly here today. Only got to 8 degrees. Wow, very cold. With heavy showers and hailstones. You've had some hail, haven't you, today, James? Thank you so much for being here. It does feel very autumnal today. Shiram saying feeling very autumnal. It does feel autumnal today. Shiram, doesn't it? Mark, even Gavin, is it true that heat from tropical storms eventually can cause sun stratospheric warmings? That's kind of a theory, yeah. If you get lots of, so one individual storm will do that, but if you get like a culmination of lots and lots of storms and whatnot, dumping warmth and heat into the Arctic and into the polar region, then that can, the theory is that can translate back to blocking, and I suppose that would probably happen by an increased risk of like sudden stratospheric warming. I would think that is the idea. Yeah, I would think that's the idea, my friend, roughly anyway. It's a Joe Bassardi theory, Joe Bassardi formerly from AccuWeather, now from Weather Bell, so it's not my theory. I do have to, give a heads up to the people who create the theories and, and whatnot. So that particular one is a Joe Bassardi theory, but I remember him talking about in his AccuWeather days when I used to watch him on AccuWeather like 10, 15 years ago. Right, okay, so he would be the person to ask more than me about that, really, but I think that's kind of like the theory. Yeah. Shiram, autumn was well and soon descended. Might get a wet and windy spell later this week, maybe. It sounds like Friday to Saturday could be quite wet and windy. Mark saying, also Kevin, will you make, this will make you laugh, name for the Robin, Rockin' Robin. Yeah, I better speak about that. Thank you, Mark, for reminding me. Yeah, we're going to name the bird. We're going to name the Robin, or whatever it is. So what we're going to do with that is after the live stream, in the comments on this live stream, if you've got a good name that you want, for the bird on the GIF in winter updates, then just post in the comment section. And I will make a note of all of those suggested names. You will be able to do it on subsequent videos as well, so I'll plug this through the week. But primarily in the comments after this video, after this live stream. Before you check out, just post the name that you would like for the bird. And on the live stream next Monday, we will put all the names onto the name picker and the suggested names, all the suggested names onto the name picker, and one of those will become the name for our bird on our GIF, and that'd be something very nice to do, I think, and then we'll be able to have a little bit of fun we'll be able to have a little bit of fun with the name, I'm sure. Right, okay, so thank you for reminding me about that. And yeah, Rocking Robin, good name, thank you, Mark. Right, okay, let's have a look. Shiram, hello, Gavin. Do you think you could do a trilogy of historic videos at some point in future, like the Frozen Vortex, but for a different set of years? Maybe, possibly, Shiram. I don't know. I think like the Frozen Vortex, but it's a nice thing to be on its own. Actually, that's just like a one-off series, but it is possible that I could do something like that. I never say never with anything, Shiram. Mark, Gavin, I forgot his name, began with Q, used to slice his wedding for winter. What happened? Quantum, Mark. Yeah, it's still around. Maybe we'll do some streams if weather gods grant us some cold weather in the winter. We might do. Mark saying, Gavin, shouldn't the North Sea be starting to cool down? It normally does with La Nina. Hope. Oh, let's do that again, not North Sea, North Pacific. Gavin, shouldn't the North Pacific be starting to cool down? It normally does with La Nina. Hoping it still does at some point. It could do. Yeah, I wouldn't rule it out. It could start to respond to like what's going on in the equatorial Pacific Ocean, Mark. It's definitely possible. Katrine is here. Hello to you, Katrine. Thank you so much to Katrine Beso for being on our live stream. Michael McLeod is here. Hello, Michael. Thank you so much. And Michael, just hit 70 concurrent. Turning to big live. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Please smash that like button if you'd like to do that and let YouTube know that you're enjoying the live stream. Thank you so much. Kevin checked in. Moderator Kevin Shaw is here. Thank you so much to Kev. Mark, Gavin was watching a clip yesterday on YouTube of Thomas Schaffernacker in December 2010 in the snow. Wow, December to remember with the Shaft, eh? December to remember with the Shaft. I love the Shaft, as you know. I love the Shaft. Thank you so much to Mark for reminding me of Thomas Schaffernacker in the snow in 2010. I bet that was fun, watching the Shaft in the snow. Right, Duncan, what is it? Hello to you, Duncan. Thank you so much to Duncan for being on our live stream. Right, okay, what else have we got? Shiram, do you think front or back-loaded winter is more likely, Gavin? I think La Nina favours a front-loaded strongly. Probably, if anything was going to happen, it would be front-loaded, but it's too early, really, on our methodology. It's too early to say. But yeah, La Nina does kind of favour, like, colder earlier and milder later. Mark, Gavin, you always say LEO and AO tend to go in cycles of 3 months. If it's possible, if it is positive, if it goes positive, that means it'll be January before it goes negative or not. I don't know, honestly, Mark. It might be, say, negative, like 2010, it said negative virtually the whole of the year. So you just never quite know. I assume we will get a positive interlude during this autumn at some point, but it might only last like a couple of weeks, it might last a couple of months. It's virtually impossible to say, really, Mark. Michael Johnson is here. Hello to you, Michael. Thank you so much to Michael Johnson for being on live stream. Anne Smith is here. Hello to you, Anne. Monty is here. Monty Pio, good evening to you, Monty. Thank you so much, Monty Pio, for being on our live stream. Callum J. Hello, Gav. I'm new to this channel and I absolutely love all weather content you post. I learn very much from you. Keep up the great work. That's a lovely comment. Thank you so much, Callum. How kind of you. That's lovely. That's lovely. Thank you so much, Callum. It's my pleasure, my friend. I love what I do with GavsWeatherVids. I love what I do with GavsWeatherVids. And I love the response that everybody gets from what I do. When I hear comments like that people are learning so much and enjoying what we're doing, what I'm doing, then it just makes it all worthwhile. Thank you so much for that lovely comment, Callum, and I'm going to stay doing the weather for as long as I can, my friend, because I absolutely love doing it. Mark saying, and Gavin, will it always, like even in 20 years from now, still have been going positive every December? No, I wouldn't have thought so, Mark. Chris Ailing is here. Hello to you, Chris. Thank you so much to Chris Ailing for being on our live stream. Right, let's have a look. We've got Matthew Orchard checked in, but Matthew's got to go. You enjoy your evening, Matthew. Thank you so much for being on the live stream. Transport Manchester's here. Hello to TM. Hello, my friend. Good evening to you, to Transport Manchester. Right, let's calm down. Andy GL is here. Hello to you, Andy. Thank you so much to Andy for being on the live stream. Incredible, amazing. Thank you so much, my friend. Ollie Crow is here. Hello to you, Ollie. Thank you so much to you, Ollie, for being on the live stream. Hovering around 775 concurrent viewers. Please smash the like button, everybody. Let YouTube know that you're enjoying the live stream. In around 15 minutes or so time, we will start doing some screen capturing for you. Hello to Ollie Crow. And Richard checked in, my good friend Richard. Evening, everyone. Hope you're all well. Thank you so much, Rich, for checking in. I'm so sorry everyone will be gathering live stream about a car. Thank you so much to Richard for checking in. Michael Hill is here. Hello to you, Michael. Thank you so much, Michael Hill, for being on live stream. Transport Manchester. Strange how much La Nina we've had this year. What do you expect to happen with this being the third year of it? The rest of the Pacific doesn't seem to cool. Do you think this will change? Like the Southern Pacific is cooling a little bit, I think, TM, in response to the La Nina, but not so much the Northern Pacific, which is a little bit strange. You would normally expect like a response, really, in the Northern Pacific to what's going on in the Equatorial Pacific. So that is a little bit strange. But we're just gonna wait and see. I don't know. It's quite unusual to get like a 2-3 year La Nina. Quite usual to get like a 3-year La Nina. It does have occasionally, I think the last one was, we had like a third La Nina winter, was like 2000, 2001. I think it was 98, 99, 99, 2000, and 2000, 2001. So it's been a long while coming, actually. And we're just going to wait and see. That was quite a coldish winter, 2000, 2001. It was like in a peak period of the solar cycle as well. So I would assume, I don't know, but I assume when we do our ENSO analogues, that will be one of the ones that will be within the pack probably. But we just need to wait and see. We also had it in like the mid-70s. I think we had a 3-year run in the mid-70s, and the final one of those was 75, 76. Of course, that was a very mild and dry winter, and this summer has kind of been, or like the prolonged dry period that started last autumn, has kind of been reminiscent of the mid-70s, hasn't it? So let's wait and see. Let's wait and see, TM. TM also saying, Gav, you need to have a day off every week. Make writing better, more reliable if you have more energy. That's the idea, TM. Yeah, like have Sunday more or less off, unless I've got to do like a one-off snow watch or something. But that's definitely the idea, TM. I've just had a little sip of magic water. Now, I don't think I've had magic water on a live stream for quite a while, have I? So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. I'm so sorry, everyone. No, I'm doing all right though, TM. Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm just a little bit fatigued and that. We're 80 concurrent viewers. Wow, wow, wow. Turning to big old live stream. Please smash the like button, everybody. Let YouTube know that you're enjoying this live stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for doing that. Tin is here. I'm sorry, I do not know how to pronounce your second name, Tim, but you will, Tin, T-I-N. But you will know who you are. Mediterranean Sea has higher temperatures. Do you see more precipitation over the winter for the Balkans? You would think that at some point, maybe not just for the Balkans, but for the whole of the Mediterranean, you would think there's probably going to be some sort of response to those very warm sea surface temperatures that we've got in the Mediterranean Sea, wouldn't you? So, I mean, I don't know. I'm not an expert on the weather in the Balkans, but you will think that if, like, the Adriatic and the Med are particularly warm as they are this year, then there's probably going to be a response to that. So we'll have to wait and see. I'll have to wait and see, my friend. Sharon, Gavin, 2013 autumn had rapid snow cover in Eurasia and the blocking went wrong. We got a rubbish winter. Yeah, it doesn't always work out, this, Sharon. As you know, what can happen is so the reason we look at this, I'll just scroll down to the bottom of the live chat, see what you're all saying, bottom of the live chat. Hello to you at the bottom of the live chat. I will go back up chat in a moment. The reason we look at this Eurasian snow cover is that it can strengthen, you get an early rapid build-up of snow cover, it can strengthen the Siberian high. And the Siberian high can ridge through Russia into Europe and bring us easterly winter. However, it can go very badly wrong now. The Siberian high can also go over the pole, down into Canada, and take all of the cold air through Canada and into North America. That is exactly what happened in the winter of 2013-14. And that cold air pooling out of North and Eastern America hit the Atlantic, blew up the jet stream, and the rest, as they say, is history. The rest is history, because we ended up with one of the wettest, stormiest winters on record, even though we had, you know, like a pretty strong Siberian high and an early build-up of Eurasian snow cover. So it's do or die a little bit, the Eurasian snow cover idea. It's do or die a little bit, but I still like to include, because it is a fan favourite. People love to see how quickly the snow cover advances. Oh, there's the arm movements. There's the arm movements. I'm doing a little bit of a shaft. There's the arm movement. People do like to see how the snow cover advances across Siberia. Right, Andy is here. City Andy, hello to you, my friend. Good evening to City Andy. Chris Woodward is here. Good evening, Gav. Never watched the soap, nor do I, my friend. Mrs. P used to. But now she's no longer here. You know, I don't watch them. James Jukebox 2 is here. Hello to you, James. Good evening to James Jukebox 2. Calvin Baker is here. Long time watcher, lurker. Winter updates. I love winter updates by far. Thank you so much. Calvin, everybody seems to love the winter updates. I think this year is particularly good, you know, focusing them all into one, having a shorter analogues package, but a more compelling, maybe, analogues package from 1950 onwards. And I'm kind of doing the winter updates this year in the style that I did them many years ago, you know, back on my old channel, where I used to where I used to do them rather more quickly and didn't do explanations on everything all the time. So I've changed the style a little bit back to like a long time ago, and yeah, you know, I've also reduced the analog package. I think it's making for an interesting year of updates, so everybody will have to let me know what they think about the changes that we've made to this year's winter updates. I think they're doing really nicely though. Mark saying not every winter is the same though, because it went wrong. That doesn't mean it'll be like that forever. That is true. That's true, Mark. Chris Ailing is enjoying my live. Thank you so much, Chris. Anne Smith is here. I think I'll shout out Anne already. Femben is here. How to you, my friend? How cold do you reckon it could get in December? It's too early to say. We might not even get any cold in December. We might not even get any cold. So let's just wait and see. Jake Haverson is here. Hi, Gab. I hope the springometer swings more towards a cold winter next week. You will find out, the first thing you see at the beginning of the 5th winter update, how the springometer has been affected by the 4th winter update. And yeah, that's going to be the first thing that you see at the beginning of that 5th winter 2020-2023 update. Around 5 minutes or so, let's start doing some screen capturing for you. Clutch is here. Hey Gav, how long will the September CT need to drop for a good chance of a cold winter? Remember, with this September thing, a cold September CT doesn't mean that we're going to get a cold winter, or an average or slightly above average September doesn't mean we're going to get a cold winter. What we're looking at is to avoid a very hot September. So we saw from our analysis last year, we had a very hot September. We saw from that if you have like a CT, I think it's over about 14.8 to 15. If you have a CT in September, 14.8 to 15, there's never been a cold winter that has followed that. So we're looking to not have a hot September, you see what I mean? But by not having a hot September, that doesn't mean that we will get a cold winter, because there have been a lot of sort of average or chilly Septembers that have still been followed by mild winters and that. So you know, there's probably a little bit of confusion about that theory. You know, what we're trying to avoid is a very hot September, but by doing that, we're not guaranteeing that we're going to get a cold winter. We're just increasing the possibilities, if you like. Right, okay. I saw Chris Newman, my good friend Chris Newman, checked in, but I can't find his comment at the moment. Hello to you, Chris. Thank you so much to Chris Newman for being here. Right, okay, the Best of Sweden is here. Hello to you, Best of Sweden. Thank you so much, Best of Sweden, for being here. Chris Woodward, would it ever be possible to dig deeper? We can find the people behind the various weather models and interview them as to their thinking behind the modelling. I don't know, probably it would be possible, but I think for that we'd probably be like the Met or somebody that would have to do that. I think I'm a little bit small time. As much as it pains me to say it, really, I think Gav is a little bit small time. For like interviewing pro Mets at the Met Office and ECMWF and NOAA. I don't think they bother with me, really. But you know, I don't know. Maybe. But I think for that it'd be more like a pro Met channel that would need to do that, Chris. Mark, the Beatles did quite a lot of songs about the weather. Good Day Sunshine. They did. Mrs. P liked the Beatles, didn't she? She did. She loved the Beatles. She saw them live 3 times. At Gayway in Northampton at Abington Street in the early 1960s before they became famous. Right, okay, SB is here. Hello, SB. Hello, Alpha SB. SB Westby is here. Paul's asking what's happened to Fluffy. Asking Richard what's happened to Fluffy. And Fluffy says she's breathing again. Oh, right, is she Rich? Over in LA. Benjamin Dover is here, telling me to do it. I am doing it, my friend. Thank you so much to Benjamin Dover for checking in. Katrine, Gav, do you know what effect will the early growth in Siberian snow can have? If the theory is correct and it carries on, it should strengthen the Siberian high. As I explained earlier though, Katrine, that could be a blessing or a curse, depending on where that Siberian high goes. SB saying I'm sick today, so I'll see. I'm sick today, so I'll see. I last hear before I fall asleep. I'm so sorry to hear you poorly, SB. So sorry to hear you are poorly. I've got a new channel member, the OC. Hello to you, my friend. Welcome to GavsWeatherVids channel membership. And oh my goodness gracious me! Wow! Woo! Thank you so much to Ryan56. Are you sure about that donation, Ryan? Are you sure about that? My goodness, been a while since I managed to get to a stream. How are you, my friend? I'm great. Thank you so much, Ryan. I'm fine. I'm a little bit tired. I have been a little bit tired, but I'm doing great. I'm doing absolutely great. And thank you so much for that incredible donation. Super chat! Thank you so much. What a donation! Thank you so much, Ryan. Are you certain you want to donate like £90 to me? Thank you so much, my friend. That is incredibly kind of you. For doing that. That's just an incredible donation. Thank you so much. I'm gonna have another mouthful of magic water to celebrate. I think. gosh! Well, I didn't know that that was going to happen on my live stream tonight. Thank you so much, Ryan. And also, let's not forget the OC became a channel member as well. Thank you so much to the OC. And I will give you a shout out. I'll give you a shout out tomorrow. And that's going to be absolutely great on tomorrow, 10 to 14 day. Thank you so much, my friend. I'm so sorry, everyone. It wouldn't be a Gav live stream without many casts. Ah, there's Chris. Chris Newman. Hello, Gav. I was wondering in regards to the Atlantic hurricane season, is there any difference in winters following more active hurricane activity early in the hurricane season compared to late? Again, that's a really great question, Chris, and I do not know because it's not my theory, it's a Joe Bastardi theory. I honestly don't know, but again, that would be something to look for, you know, that would be something interesting that we could look into. Yeah, so I don't know, but we might look into that. It's possible we could do. I'll have a chat with Schreier later on in the updates, and we'll see, you know, we'll see. And see if we can come up with some years that were more active earlier on. Barry Wilkinson, hi Gav, what's your thoughts on Mother Nature evening itself out? We had hot and dry, where we get cold and moisture at some time. Generally, rainfall does even out, I've noticed. So you have a very prolonged dry spell, you will normally always get a very wet spell at some point. You have a very wet spell. At some point, you will normally have a very dry spell. It doesn't even out as much with temperature. Particularly in the modern era, obviously. And there are various reasons for that due to our proximity in the world where we favour in winter anyway, like our mild hand movements, our mild prevailing southwesterlies and whatnot. So yeah, rainfall will even out. We will get a very wet spell at some point. We will see a return of like floods and that berry, but the temperature is not guaranteed to even out. Chris saying, Gavin, do you think one of these winters will have snow for December, January and February? I'm sure we'll have a cold winter at some point, my friend. We're at 93 can go, getting close to 100 can go. We'll start screen captioning for you very shortly. Please smash that like button. Everybody, like you should know that you are enjoying the live stream. Andy L, back. Sorry, not well at the moment. Hope everyone's okay. I'm so sorry to hear you're not well. And there is a lot of poorliness about, you know, there's a lot of illness about, I know there is. Jonathan Stockley is here. Get well soon, my friend. Jonathan Stockley is here. Hello to you. Kevin Hernandez Vlogs is here. Hello to you, my friend. Thank you so much to Kevin Hernandez for checking in to the live stream. Hello to you, my friend. Sean Donahue is here. Great live stream, Gab. Very good start to Snowco this year. Yeah, it really is, Sean. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much for being here, Sean Donahue. Mark, did you notice, Gavin, in the 1990s, even with mild winters, well, still snow at times? Yeah, we did get some cold snaps in those generally mild 1990 winters. Adam is here. Adam Blunson says, hi, everyone. I got Xbox Series S. You enjoy your Xbox. Adam. Ben Dover is saying, do the Vader. You want me to do the Vader, do you, Benjamin? You want me to do Vader? I can't do Vader unless Vader turns up, though. That's the only thing. No, is Darth here? Let's have a look. I don't think Darth is here yet. If Darth turns up, I will do Darth, but otherwise I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm sorry, my friend, but I can only do Darth Vader to Darth Vader. So let's wait and see. If he turns up, Benny, if he turns up, then I will do a little bit of Darth, but let's put this on. I will do a little bit of Darth if he turns up. So let's wait and see. Keep an eye, Benny. Keep an eye, Benjamin. Keep an eye on the live chat and let me know if he appears, and then I will do it. I promise I will. Apple UK is here. Hello to you, Apple. Thank you so much to Apple UK. Can't remember chat from Kevin. Gab is a legend at doing Darth. I'm alright, aren't I? I'm alright at doing Darth. Oh, Ryan's become a channel member too. Look at Ryan, you're being very generous on this live stream. That's over £90 now that you've given to that you've given to me. Are you sure about all of this money you want to give to me, Ryan? But thank you so much for becoming a channel member. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. James Young, sorry, but Ben D always cracks me up. It's a funny name, that, isn't it? We do have some characters, don't we, James? We do have some characters. Yeah, I'm alright, aren't I, Kev, at doing Darth? I'm alright out here. I've been doing it for a while now, so I'm kind of used to it. But I don't do it if Darth turns up, though. Darth has got to be in the house for me to do it. Otherwise I can't do it, really. Because it would be a bit odd. It would be a bit odd just to, like, do Darth, wouldn't it? I mean, it'd be a bit random, wouldn't it? Be a bit random. Richard, been having a look through late hurricane seasons. Having a quick look through late hurricane season. It's pretty mixed, to be honest, especially since 1950 at Chris Newman. Okay, Rich, I'm sure I'll have a chat about that. Sure, we'll have a chat about it in a future update. I bet we will. I bet we'll have a chat about that. It's 7.3 degrees where Richard is. I don't know. 7.3. That is cold though, Rich, for September, isn't it, really? TM, it's a kind of magic. Is that my magic water? Probably a reference to my magic water. In around 4 minutes' time, there's a screen capturing, so get ready for it, everyone. Now, I had another super chat. I think I might have done. Oh, wow, Kirk Thorne. Super chat. Woo. Thank you so much to Kirk. Saying great stuff, mate. Good to see you back to yourself after all the bad news. Good to see you smile. Thank you so much, my friend. I can still do it. I still do my job, though I might have everything, like falling apart in my life, and, I might be in the depths of despair, but I can still do my job, if I want to. I can still turn it on, Gav can still turn it on. And that, and we can still have a good climax when we want. I'm going to get myself into trouble. So have a little bit more magic water, shall we? Ammo World is here to you, Ammo. Thank you so much, you Ammo World, for being here. TB is here to you, TB. Thank you so much, my friend. You're all amazed by Ryan's generosity, and I am too. Thank you so much to Ryan for that incredible donation. Adam's asking me if it's alcohol. I hope it's not alcohol. It's magic water, Adam. That's all it is, just magic water. Right, Donald Penman is here. How to you, Don? Thank you so much, Donald Penman, for being on the live stream tonight. Thank you so much, my friend. I hope you're doing okay. 19 concurrent viewers, please smash that like button, everybody. Let YouTube know that you enjoy the live stream. We will be doing some screen captioning for you in around 2 minutes' time. In fact, I'm going to come down to the bottom of the live chat, I think. Jake. Bendy over, yeah, probably. TB, you still got it, Gav. Thank you so much, my friend. I've still got it. Thank you so much. What's Ollie asking? Ollie saying, well, I don't know. Was there a question you wanted me to answer? Let's see, Ollie. We'll bring on some storms next month after hot, dry summer. And then in winter bring on the big, long beach and east. Possibly. Let's wait and see, Ollie. Chris Shirt is here. Hi, Gavin. I'm late. Got carried away with football. Ryan! What are you doing, Ryan? Ryan, what are you doing, my friend? Super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to Ryan36 again. Legend. Ryan's such a legend. Saying, let's round this to 100. Speaking of cold, I was in a caravan over the lakes over the weekend, and it dropped to 0 degrees overnight. Was a cold night. I bet you need your sleeping bag. for that, Ryan. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much. You're incredibly generous. I did did not know we owe just under £100 at £97.26. I did not know when I started this live stream that I was going to be given like £100. You just never know. You just never know what's going to happen on a GavsWeatherVids live stream. You know, anything can happen. Anything, as I always say, anything can happen on a on a Gav live stream, including plunging you all into darkness for 15 minutes. Luke Bowers is here. To you, Luke. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Kevin thinks Benjamin Dover is a funny name. It is. We do have some characters turn up. We do have some characters turn up, Kevin. We had a somebody turn up once. We had somebody turn up once. We do get some very strange characters. I'm sure you've noticed, Kevin, you didn't get these characters on the Star Wars forum. Other than me, I suppose. Right, well, hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. We've had a lot of fun. We've had some laughs in the live chat, but now it's time to bring you the screen share section of this live stream. Now, would you like the webcam on, or would you want like webcam off? If you want webcam on, pose on. If you want webcam off, pose off. And we shall see. James Young, Mike, yes, that's the person, James. That's the person. So on or off, on or off, on or off. On or off. I don't think we've had that one, Paul, yet. Not yet. Well, I'm looking out for it. No, I'm looking out for him. On or off. On or off. On, off, on. On. You want it on, I think, don't you? Leave it on, buddy. On. Let's go through this, shall we? So, James Young is laughing. Oh, goodness. The OC. See the chat from the OC. My word. Super chat. Super chat. Thank you so much to the OC. I'm tweeting the deal next month. You inspired my career, Gav. Also, GG Ryan, you win for now. Have fun with Machine, Gav. Thank you so much, my friend. I've inspired your career. That is so kind of you. What are you doing? Are you becoming a professional meteorologist or something? Yeah, thank you so much. That's incredibly kind. We are now over £100 on this live stream. We're at £110. It's incredible. I did not know when I started this I would get like £100, £110 given to me. Thank you so much. I'll shout out all super chatters at the end of the live stream. Of course I will. Right, let's have a look then, see what you want me to do. So, Ryan56 wants the webcam on. TB wants webcam on. Shiran wants webcam on. Paul James wants webcam on. Ryan wants webcam on. Haley wants webcam on. Chris wants webcam on. Adam wants webcam on. The OC wants the webcam on. Kian wants webcam on. Navigator wants webcam on. Luke R wants webcam on. Katrine wants webcam on. Ammo World wants webcam on. Michael Johnson wants to be webcam on. SP on off. SP's not sure. SP is undecided. SP, you're undecided, aren't you? James 098 wants webcam on. TB wants webcam on. David Crazy Chig wants webcam on. Transport Manchester wants webcam on. Kurt Vaughan wants webcam on. Jake wants webcam on. Moxie wants a webcam on. Mark Kanish wants a webcam on. I think Kevin wants a webcam on as well. Keith wants a webcam on. Paul Cooper wants a webcam on. Ollie wants a webcam on. You all want the webcam on, don't you? You all want it on. I'll leave it on then. Channel member chat from James Young. A special thanks to Ben D and Mike H for making me die on this live stream. Webcam on, please. We shall leave it on. James Johnson saying on. That's what we're going to do. Ben NT wants the webcam on. Ben, before I start screen capturing, when is I know your quiz is going to be on Friday, but what time are you doing it, Ben? Let's just give you a shout out, and I'll be there on Friday, and we're going to be on your quiz. So let me know, Ben, what time you are doing your quiz. Quizmaster Ben, let's pull the old shirt down, shall we? Let me know, Ben, what time you're doing your quiz. And we'll give you a nice little shout out on that. It's going to be great. And that's going to be coming up on Friday, 30th of September. We're about to hit 100 concurrent viewers. 7:30, okay, Ben. Friday 30th of September at 7:30. On Ben's channel. I will be in the live chat and I shall be competing, but I shall come large because I'm as thick as two short planks, really. I'm no good with quizzes, but it's a taking part that counts, isn't it? But I shall be there, and we're gonna have a nice, a nice time hanging out with Ben on Friday on Ben Entity's channel. And you can find the link to Ben's channel in the not the link. You find the in the channel module, recommended channels module on the GavsWeatherVids YouTube homepage, and I'm looking forward to that. Ben's very funny. Ben's very, very funny when he's doing a quiz. Right, now, what am I doing? Quizmaster Ben, Friday, 7:30, 30th of September. Right, now, what the hell am I doing? You're wondering what the hell am I watching? I'm wondering what the hell am I doing? Okay, let's turn off the image then. There we go. Now, you know what's coming next, don't you, everybody? Let's count it down together. 3, 2, 1. Oh, gosh! Ring gas, going off into infinity. Wow. What about that, then, everybody? Million gas. Gosh. Have to use your imagination. One of these days I might do a live stream that's not in HD and go back to how we used to do in 720p. And then we would really get... a million gas. But everybody would be wondering why they're not watching in HD, wouldn't they? I'll tell you how that started, though. The reason I started doing that, making such a big thing of, like, screen capturing... I'm sorry, I'm off on a tangent, everybody. The reason I started doing that, making such a big thing of screen capturing, is over the plunge into darkness, So if I make a big thing out of it and turn screen capturing into an event, then I know 100% that I'm doing it, you see. So there's a method in I may look completely and utterly mad, but there is a method in the madness, actually. There is a method in the madness. Paul James and a partridge in a pear tree. I was thinking about, like, Christmas. We did a live stream on Christmas Eve last year, didn't we? We sung Christmas carols and that, and it was absolutely lovely. I don't know if I'm going to do the live on Christmas Eve this year, but I was thinking about that earlier on today, funnily enough, Paul, and that was nice, wasn't it? I enjoyed that Christmas Eve live stream. Steffi is here. Hello to Steffi Adcock. Thank you so much. To Steffi. Richard, speakers down again. Turn me down, Rich. Turn me down, especially if you're outside. Not everybody likes me. Right, hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. We are going to do some screen capturing for you right now. We're going to bring some 12s there. First of all, so you can see the arm movements there. You can see the pushing up and the thrusting down and the sweeping over and sweeping in and all of that. You're going to see it all, but I don't do that. I don't do it like Lucy there. I don't do it like that, but I do that, and I do that, I do that, and that. But I don't do that. like Miss Verasamy. I don't do it that way. But anyway, you can see we're 103 current views, by the way. Please smash that like button, everybody, and let YouTube know that you're enjoying the live stream. Richard was a great received live stream. I loved it, Richard. It's a lovely live stream. It was lovely, wasn't it? Ben, NT, and Gabe. We miss Gabe, do we? That was funny, wasn't it? Right, okay. Well, we're going to bring you big UK back 12. Let's have a little sip of magic water. I'm getting into it now, aren't I? What do you think, everybody? Am I getting into it? I'm going to have a little sip of magic water. Oh! Right, well, we'll bring you some 12s then, Ben, shall we? Hope you've enjoyed the live stream so far, everyone. Right, so current situation is that we're bringing a cold northerly wind with low pressure in the North Sea. Oh, going over hover. Hang on, hold your horses. As we push on into the end of the week, we keep winding from the north. There you go. Keep winding from north and north into we've got it cold. And then low pressure deepens on Friday, bringing a proper spell of autumnal wet and windy weather, some gale force winds in with that. Cool and showery into the weekend. Winds will be from the northwest, and then high pressure. Very complex situation. High pressure is trying to build over France there, but he's also trying to get going again near Iceland. Wow. Northern blocking there. Trying to get going. So what going to happen from that? I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. Right, that's that one. That's that one done, everyone. Right, on to the GFS. Let's have a quick look at this one then. So again, northeasterly winds will bring cool weather for the rest of this week. Then turns wet and windy as we end September on Friday. Into the weekend, heights rise over France, and it turns mostly dry and quite warm then. High pressure then starts to go north. Look at this, the GFS also trying to build heights to the north. That's proper blocking. Oh, wow. By around day 10, we've got a proper blocking feature there. Within high latitudes. Underneath I've got low pressure, so that's basically just cool and wet, really. But it's the pattern that's interesting. Everyone. Quite unusually heights rising around Iceland and Greenland at this time of the year. That's how we finish up. Blocked with high pressure around Greenland, low pressure to our south, winds in from the east, so cool and wet. The GEM looks like that. And again, wet and windy on Friday. And then we're off and running into cool, showery weather into the weekend. Early next week, high pressure again building into the country from the southwest. That's not developing high latitude blocking. That just has low pressure around Greenland and Iceland. We're under a ridge, so mostly dry and probably not overly warm with that. And then the ECMWF is looking like that. So again, we've got northeasterly winds through the end of the week. Then turn wet and windy on Friday, and then after that, heights rise through the country and push north up to Scandinavia. That's how I finish up with the what am I talking about? Yeah. So we've got high pressure over Scandinavia, high pressure to our southwest. Bit in between, but it is trying to raise the heights a little bit to the north. And then let's have a look at Icon, shall we? Let's have a look at that. So again, wet windy on Friday. And then we're into cooler, showery conditions as we go up to the beginning of next week. Not convincingly settling down there, really. Is it? Can we see the precipitation forecast based on that ECM run from Timeout.com? Possibly we can. There we go. So, showery until Friday, and then wet and windy. Look at that. Really wet and windy on Friday, and more rain into the weekend as well. Showery early next week, turning drier in the south, a little bit more unsettled further north, all areas looking showery by Friday. So, not convincingly settling down. Right, that's the 12 set. Now, would you like me to show you some long range? If you want to see some long range from the CFS, then post a thumbs up emoji or a waving emoji. And we'll bring you some long range before we go on this Monday night live stream. While you're doing that, I'm going to go through the live chat. I'll go through the live chat and see what you made of the 12s there. The OC 102, yeah, having just over 100 current viewers at the moment. Not bad at all, considering it's like the first live stream we've done on a Monday. Ben Enton, angry person, didn't like Gavin, called him Gave. That's right, Gave. I had my say, though. Sorry, Ben. That during the Friday night chaos, was it? By the way, I've been thinking I might bring back the Friday night lives when we're into GMT. What do you think, everyone? Should I bring back the Friday night live streams? I might do. I might bring them back in November. I'm so sorry, everyone. We're going to live stream about mini cars. Paul James, Svalbard. That's right, Paul. Svalbard. Ryan Big says it's better be the pattern in the winter. Was it a teaser? I'm getting a little bit of a tease. TB, it's a teaser, alright. I'm getting a little bit of a teaser. With this blocking, I wonder. Right, now, the long range. Ninja! Want to see some long range. No, let's do the full roll call. Here we go then, everyone, here we go. All these people want to see some long range. Jake wants to see some long range. Dave Squirrel wants to see some long range. Monty wants to see some long range. Paul Cube wants to see some long range. Tin wants to see some long range. Ben Enty wants to see some long range. Duncan Wood wants to see some long range. Alpha Espy wants to see some long range. Adam Blunter wants to see some long range. And Smith wants to see some long range. Bishop Blanner wants to see some long range. Ninja wants to see some long range. Katrina wants to see some long range. Paul James wants to see some long range. Michael Johnson wants to see some long range. Transport Manchester wants to see some long range. Steve Gray wants to see some long range. Navigator wants to see some long range. Michael Hill wants to see some long range. Chris Stewart wants to see some long range. Ethan Mackay wants to see some long range. Ollie Cray wants to see some long range. Seth Adcock wants to see some long range. James Gerald Yates wants to see some long range. Kevin Shaw wants to see some long range. Coco wants to see some long range. Duncan Wood wants to see some long range. Paul James wants to see some long range. TM wants to see some long range. You all want to see some long range. Ammo wants to see some long range as well. Katrine wants to see some long range. Coco wants to see some long range. Wow. You want me to do it, don't you? Want me to do it? Right, we'll have a look at some long range then, shall we? Want to see Friday Night Live return as well. I might bring it back. I might bring Friday Night Live back when we're into GMT. Kevin, Friday Night Live streams sound infamous from the reactions. They are kind of, Kevin. Yeah, you'll wonder what the hell am I watching? I mean, do you think I'm giddy on this stream? Just wait for for a Friday Night Live stream. Icy Snowman, hello to you, my friend. Right, let's bring you some long range then. Right, CFS V2, so it's 700 millibar height anomaly forecast from the CFS for October, showing above average heights, high pressure to the south, and winds coming in off the Atlantic. So probably rather changeable for October. November is looking like that. High pressure out to our west and also to our south, winds in from a northwesterly direction. So both October and November look Atlantic driven, mild and changeable. December looks a little bit more interesting. Bit of a mid-Atlantic ridge. It's extending slightly further north as well. There's a trough in over Scandi and winds coming in from a northwesterly direction. That could provide some cold snap potential in December. That's January. All goes down... all goes down the pan in January. Look at that, high pressure building from the Azores into southern Europe and winds coming in from the west. So turning mild, wet and windy in January. February, look at this. What does the CFS stand for, everyone? What does the CFS stand for? I don't know. February, looking wet with low pressure in the Atlantic. The Azores side is away but a little bit. It could be a bit of cold snap potentially that, but generally January, February looking unsettled, mild and wet there. And then lastly we've got March, which does have like a Scandinavian high, but it's still looking a little bit Atlantic driven, high pressure there, low pressure there, and winds coming in from off the Atlantic a little bit like that. The tri-monthlies look like this. No, not got tri-monthlies up, have we? Right, I can't bring you the tri-monthlies, never mind. So, we'll just bring you one of CFS runs from Meteo Ciel, shall we? Just do that. Dylan is here, Dylan Holbrook. Hi all, unfortunately I've been available to watch the stream tonight. Before I pop in and say hello, hope we're all doing well. Thank you so much, dear. We've been rather silly and giddy on this live stream, but thank you so much. Thank you so much, dear. Yeah, you watch it back on catch up. It's been a bit of a laugh. We've had a lot of donations as well from very, very kind and generous people. We'll have a look at one of Meteo Ciel's best runs in a moment, shall we? TB, Gab will need a sip of magic water after that list. I do actually, TB, I do. Debbie the Chicken Crazy wanted to see some long range too, didn't you, Debbie? Debbie wanted me to do it. Right, I don't think that CFS has gone down all that well, to be honest. Richard, C, chord, F, fail, S, could fail super fast. Yes, it could. It could, Rich. TB thinks it's cold, frozen and snowy. I don't think so. Sam G, chronically flipping silly. Richard, crap forecast system. Oh, I'm going to get myself... You're going to get me into trouble, Rich. You're going to get me into trouble. Right. Mind you, it's past 9 o'clock, so I'm all right, I think. We're past the watershed, aren't we? Past the watershed. Right, we're going to show you one of the CFS runs. I'm going to show you one of the CFS runs from Meteo Ciel, which will be the climax of our Monday night live stream. Matthew Orch is giving me the eyes and saying, good stuff, giddy gab. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Matthew. Right, well, let's do this then. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the climax of our Monday night live stream. So you're about to climax with Gav on YouTube. Here we go then. Current situation is low pressure but always pushing down. Here we go, pushing down. Those north to northwesterly winds. So we're having a bit of a cold snap. Wet and windy on Friday. I have no idea what this is going to show, by the way. No idea whatsoever. I just got this up randomly. If it's very cold and snowy, nobody will believe me. But if it's mild, wet, windy, everybody will know that that was the case. Right, so here we go. We're going to run this right way up to March. High pressure is coming back in October, turning drier and warmer. If you enjoy this live stream, please make sure you are subscribed to our channel. Don't forget to like the video, and don't forget to tell your friends and family to subscribe as well. Drop a comment after the live stream, and let YouTube know that you enjoy the live stream. Interact with the stream, either by liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. Wow. Thank you so much for doing that. You can tell your neighbour to subscribe. You can tell your doctor to subscribe. You can tell your vicar to subscribe. You can tell your mother-in-law to subscribe. But you can watch GavsWeatherVids with your mother-in-law if you dare. Would you dare let your mother-in-law see Giddy Gab, though? I don't know. Right, so here we go then. High pressure dominates weather as we get into October. Not for long. Low pressure back in with the CFS run. And then we're back to high pressure again by the 20th of October. Moving on into the last stages of the month, that high pressure slips away. Low pressure's back. Look, there's the arm moves. Low pressure back in, turning wet to windy. And a cold snap there. Cold snap there on the 26th of October. High pressure there comes back in once more. As we come to the end of October, we're looking drier and milder once again. We head on into the beginning of November with high pressure still in control. High pressure is in control, mainly dry and mild for early, what the hell's that? Happening there? I want to go here, don't I? Right. Okay, forget that, everybody. It's flipping over, I think. It's flipping over somehow. So, what am I going to do? What am I going to do to get my... What am I going to do to get myself out of this? Let's go to there. And, forget that. It's in the middle of changing over from one run to another. Right, so, we're back to CFS. I want to go there. I want to go there. It's all kind of falling apart, really, hasn't it? My live stream's falling apart, hasn't it? What do you think, everybody? Has my live stream fallen apart? Can I salvage something, though? Can I salvage something out of this? I don't know. Right, let's do it again. Ben is laughing. Dylan is laughing. Paul is laughing. Ammo's laughing. It changed over to another run in the middle of the thing. I can't help that. Right, forget that. Everyone will do it again. Here we go then. Concentration is northerly winds bringing a cold snap, and then low pressure comes in off the Atlantic before high pressure takes over into the early part of October. Somehow this feels like deja vu, doesn't it? High pressure then is dominating the weather, but pulls out to our west, and we have a little bit of a colder interim in that area of high pressure. On dry weather in October, starts off as a mild ridge, turns into a colder ridge, probably bringing some frost and fog and whatnot. Then towards the end of October, drawing up southerly winds before high pressure comes back in from off the Atlantic, and we go mild, wet, windy. If this flips over again, I'm gonna cry. Into November, no, this is a different run, isn't it? Into November, we've got some high pressure to our east. We're drawing up like a southerly southeast. That'll probably bring frosty weather, I would have thought, in early November, as we move up towards bonfire night. Then we start turning stormier there. That's a little bit of a stormy type thing around 6th, 7th of November. Now, I don't know what's going on actually here. What's going on? Now, that looks very different, doesn't it? What the hell is going on this CFS run? That's not the same run, is it? So that's the midnight CFS from the 26th of September up to, no, that's, that is the, they've done this to spite me. They've done this, infamy, they've all got it, infamy. So that is the midnight CFS up to the 26th of September, Right, well, when we go on to yesterday's 25th of September midnight CFS run, and it all looks a little bit different, so we'll carry on trying to persevere with that. I don't know, I'm at it. It's gone. That's gone. With stormy, mild, wet and windy there on yesterday's CFS midnight row in the middle of November. What's going to happen after that? The low pressure then meanders around, and he's trying to get cold as well, trying to pull some cold air into it off. Rather wet November, I think, there. Quite a wet and stormy sort of November. We're coming into winter now, thank God, and I'll be able to get this wrapped up. Mild, wet and windy for the beginning of December. I wish I hadn't bothered with this, really, now. I could have wrapped it up, couldn't I, after I showed you the monthlies? I could have wrapped it up, and I'll be having, like, another glass of magic water by now. I don't know. Right, so, first week of December looks mild, wet and windy, and then we turn a bit stormy as we head up towards the middle of the month, but still mild and Atlantic driven though, actually, and no particularly cold weather in December at this point. We're running up towards Christmas, looking very mild, stormy, wet and windy over here oh dear, oh dear. Christmas Day storm. Look at that, Christmas Day storm. That's a classic. Stormy Christmas Day there. And very mild, wet, windy between Christmas and New Year too. Right, just so I do not check these before I start the live show. I have no idea what's going to happen. You know as much as I do. Now, we're into January, getting some high pressure. Will that start to go north? That's going Scandi. So I've got mild, wet, windy. This is more interesting. Dum, dum, dum. After that mild, wet and windy December, we're looking colder now into the second week of January with Scandinavian high winds in from the east. That probably brings snow showers into the east. It's actually a near miss easterly. Most of the cold air that's going to France, but it would be a lot colder there than anything that we've had through December. Now it looks like that high pressure is going to try and pull up to Greenland. So this is turning increasingly blocked around the middle of January. It is still cold too. And yeah, we're bringing easterly winds. All about turning very cold for the middle second half of January with snow from the south. So that low will be dumping a lot of snow across southern England with those very cold easterly winds. So a very mild, wet and windy, rather stormy December. It all changes in the second week of January. Turns much colder with easterly winds. Now, we tried to turn milder as we come to late January. So another change, end of January, we bring up milder air from the west and from the southwest. What's going to happen as we get into February? We're near the end of the live stream now, everybody. It's been a fantastic live stream. I'm so sorry it all fell apart with CFS, but overall, I think it's been pretty good. So thank you so much, everybody. We're almost at the end now. Into February, turns increasingly unsettled with low pressure off the Atlantic, and it starts trying to get colder as well. The high pressure going back to Scandi again. So February bringing more easterly winds here and wintry conditions. Yeah, up to middle of February looking cold with easterlies. They could deliver snow into many parts of the country. And those cold east winds then continuing to the second half of February. Wow, 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 wow. With more snow in places. And it also staying pretty cold right way to the latter stages of February, everyone. So, yeah, you know, it's cold January and February here after a mild December. It was very 80s, that. Everybody remembers 1980s winter in the live chat. That looks like a classic 1980s winter with a mild, wet and windy December. And then cold on and off from the east in January and February. And that, ladies and gentlemen, brings our live stream to an end. I'm going to go back to YouTube. And we shall wrap up the live stream. Thank you so much, everybody. It's been fantastic. Thank you so much. A cracking live stream. Wow, 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 wow. Thank you so much, everyone. Let's turn up the display capture. We'll put the image up and I'll just go through the live chat and then we will wrap up live stream. Mark Vogan is here. How to you, Mark? Thank you so much, Mark Vogan, for being on the live stream. Right, what did you make of it when it all fell apart with the CFS? What did you make? Paul James, nothing like a climax before bed. And what a climax it was, Paul, wasn't it? What a climax it was. Ammo, thought it was hilarious. Ben NT, no Gab, it's all good. Adam, oh dear, at GavsWeatherVids. It's where it all started falling apart, I think. Coco, lock up your mother-in-law. Giddy Gab is about. I wonder what the mother-in-law would make of the giddy one, I don't know. Ollie was telling me to restart. Steffi, oh Gavin, this is so funny. It all sort of fell apart, didn't it, really? Ben saying this is nearly a Friday night live stream to Kevin. It was actually, that kind of like the descent, wasn't it? Into Friday night chaos. A little bit. Wasn't it? Thank you so much to our moderators, to Kevin and to Paul for moderating on this live stream. That'd be absolutely lovely. Thank you so much to Kevin and thank you so much to Paul for moderating. Paul was telling me my laugh is so funny. Thank you so much, Paul. Right, but shout out. everyone, I think. Right, so here we go then. Thank you so much for your kindness and generosity to the OC for becoming a channel member. You get a shout out tomorrow. Thank you so much for your kindness and generosity to Ryan56. What a donation that was. Thank you so much, Ryan, for that. Incredible. Thank you so much for your kindness and generosity to Kirk Fawn. Thank you so much for your kindness and generosity again to Ryan56. Amazing, Ryan. Thank you so much, my friend. And thank you so much for your kindness and generosity to the OC for the super chat. Thank you so much. And thank you to James Young. And thank you to Kevin Shaw for the channel member chats as well. Thank you so much to James Young and also Kevin Shaw for the channel member chats. Incredible. What a live stream. Thank you so much, everybody. It's been amazing. Unbelievable. Right, let's just tell you what's coming. Woo! There you go, Ryan. You had 2. I've done 2 now. You're trying to... You're trying to get me to collapse in a darkened room after a live stream after having too much magic words, aren't you, Ryan? Right, so back to naming the bird. Before you check out, if you want to have your entry included, then just post in the comments what name you would like for our little bird, our Robin on the GIF, Winter Update GIF. And next week's live stream, which is next Monday, of course, we will put all of the names onto a name picker and we will pick out a name for the bird. We're going to name the bird, everyone. So if you want your entry included on the name picker, then post in the comments before you check out. Make sure you like the stream. We're just under 100 likes. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm so sorry, everybody. Thank you so much for doing that, everybody. Just under 100 likes. So also like the stream before you check out if you have not yet done so. That'll be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for doing that. We will have the 5th Winter 2022-2023 update for you on Sunday. Going to be a true epic. We'll start with a swingometer with that, and we're going to bring you all of the stuff that you love in the 5th Winter update. So then we will be live streaming again next Monday. We will discuss that 5th Winter update in our live stream, and it's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. You have a lovely rest of your week. We shall see you live next Monday, but for this live stream, stay safe and stay well, and we'll see you all very soon. But for this one, that's all for now, and thanks for watching.